Hello everyone, welcome back to High Stakes. My name is Brian. I'd like to start this video by asking for your support in 2 simple steps. First, please subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to push the bell icon so you don't miss any of our daily betting videos. Second, give this video a like, it really helps the algorithm boost our visibility. Now before we dive in, for those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, if our guidance has helped you win bets and generate revenue, we kindly ask for your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance is crucial in strengthening our presence on YouTube. Feel free to explore our Patreon support tier or check out our other options. Thank you. Milwaukee Brewers vs Los Angeles Dodgers. The Brewers and Dodgers put a bow on their 3-game series with a Sunday afternoon matchup. Milwaukee 5-2-3-7, first in NL Central, has lined up LHP Dallas Keuchel 0-0 6.75 era as their starting pitcher, while Los Angeles 5-4-3-5, first in NL West, had not announced a starter at publication time, as they have shifted their rotation around a bit. The Brewers were dumped 8-5 in the series opener on Friday night and were 2-3 over their last 5 games before Saturday. Their offense scored 427 runs in 89 games, and their 4.8 runs per game ranked 10th overall. Milwaukee's offenses /256/.332/.397 and had 235 extra base hits with 121 stolen bases. They had also drawn 323 walks and struck out 765 times. Rhys Hoskins made the most of his lone hit on Friday night, a 4th-inning grand slam that momented the Brewers up. It was the first baseman's 12th homer on the year, and he has driven in 42 runs in 67 games played. The Dodgers halted a brief 2-game losing streak with their win on Friday, but had still gone 3-4 in their 7 games before Saturday. The offense still led all of baseball with 451 runs in 89 games, and they were second overall with 5.07 runs per game. Los Angeles hitters /256/.335/.429 with 302 extra base hits and 50 stolen bases. They had picked up 340 free passes and struck out 722 times. Will Smith had a monster night in the series opener, hitting 3 home runs to lead the club to a win. The catcher has hit 14 long balls on the year and has 53 RBI, 45 runs scored, and a .276 batting average in 73 games played. The Dodgers' victory on Friday night was their 6th straight against the Brewers and 4th straight against them at Dodger Stadium. While Milwaukee has won in each of Keuchel's starts, the left-hander hasn't been particularly strong, allowing a combined 7 runs and 12 hits in 9 1/3 innings. The Dodgers are also hitting .275 against left-handed pitchers this season. The Dodgers did not have a starting pitcher announced yet, but should be able to piece together some arms that can handle business. This should also aid in keeping Milwaukee's offense off balance, as they are yet unsure who to game plan for. Los Angeles is 8-2 in their last 10 games against the Brewers, and they are 2-7-1-8 at home this season. Take the Dodgers to win. In the pitching department, Los Angeles carried a 3.56 team era through 89 games, 3rd in the National League. The starting rotation was 3-3-2-1 with a 3.78 era, while the bullpen was 2-1-1-4 with 26 saves and a 3.26 era. They had struck out 761 batters and allowed 267 walks. Evan Phillips has gone a clean 14 for 14 in save opportunities this season and is 1-0 with a 2.03 era in 28 appearances out of the bullpen. None of his 210 career appearances have come against Milwaukee. The Milwaukee pitching staff was 4th in the National League with a team era of 3.76 in 89 games. Their starters were 21-22 with a 4.18 era, and their relievers had recorded 32 saves and had a 3.115 record with a 3.27 era. Overall, they had struck out 706 batters and allowed 276 walks. Keuchel makes his 3rd start for the Brewers. He tossed a season-high 5 1/3 innings his last time out, allowing 2 runs, 4 hits and 2 walks at Colorado in a no-decision effort. The veteran southpaw has never faced the Dodgers in his 13 seasons pitching the big leagues. The offenses came to play in the series opener, combined to score 13 runs to soar over a 7.5 run total. This season there have been 94 games between the two teams which have hit the over. These are 2 of the top 10 offenses in the game in terms of scoring. The Dodgers' 4.82 runs per game at home are 8th most overall, and Milwaukee's 4.51 runs per game on the road are 12th best overall. Keuchel has allowed an average of 3.5 runs in each of his 2 starts, and I would expect this Dodgers lineup to be able to get a few off the Brewers starter. The over is 5-4-1 in the last 10 meetings between these two before Saturday. Take over 9.5 runs. Toronto Blue Jays vs Seattle Mariners. The Toronto Blue Jays 40-49 have been on the verge of something special for a number of years now, but in 2024 they've just struggled to live up to expectations and will need to get very hot if they want to make an AL wildcard push. On Sunday they'll finish off a weekend series against the Seattle Mariners 4-9-4-3, a team that have been rolling all season long, but with teams behind them catching up fast in the AL West, they'll need to get better as the year goes on. The Toronto Blue Jays young core has been showing promise for years now, but with just 5 victories in their past 18 games, they may just not be good enough to take this team to the next level in a tough AL East division. Despite some promising years, the Blue Jays have taken a step back across the board in 2024, ranking 23rd in baseball in total offense, while their pitching staff ranks 24th in team ERA. And for a team that came into the year with high expectations, it's been a major disappointment all around. The Seattle Mariners' young core and pitching staff have come together in 2024 to great success, but even with a dominant 3-0-1-7 home record on the year, they find themselves just one game up on the Astros in the AL West. Unsurprisingly, it's the Mariners staff that leads the way with a 3.55 team ERA, ranking them 3rd in all of baseball, good enough to prop up an offense that is 30th in team batting average and 27th in runs scored, meaning they need to make a huge addition at the trade deadline to be a playoff threat. Despite the difference in season records, this is as even a matchup as you'll see across baseball this weekend, with the head-to-head marker sitting at 5-5 in their past 10 overall meetings, with the Mariners' record being 3-2 in their past 5 in Seattle. With Kirby on the mound, Seattle have won 5 of their past 7 games, with him posting a 2.35 ERA since the start of June, and with the Blue Jays' offensive inconsistencies, look for Seattle to pick up another huge home series win in this one. Take Seattle to win. Taking the mound for Seattle in this one will be young right-hander George Kirby, who has been in career-best form over his past 7 starts, allowing no more than 2 runs in any start over 43.1 innings of work, taking his season ERA down to 3.32. Last time out for Seattle was a tight loss, with just 6 hits and 2 errors costing the team mightily, as they would lose 5-4, setting up a series decider on Sunday. Taking the mound for Toronto in this one will be veteran ace Jose Berrios, who has struggled mightily over his past 6 starts, allowing 21 earned runs over a dreadful 34.2 innings of work. Last time out for the Jays was a big win over these Mariners with 2 RBI apiece to Guerrero and Kirk, while Yariel Rodriguez hurled 6 fantastic shutout innings on the way to a 5-4 victory. It may not be the best form of Jose Berrios' life, but with these 2 stellar starters on the mound, this one should be a pitcher's duel, as that is often the case between these teams, with the under sitting at 7-3 in their past 10 head-to-head encounters. For the Blue Jays, the under sits at just 3-7 in their past 10 games, with the team allowing just 3 runs per game in their past 5 away from home, and for the Mariners, the under sits at 5-4-1 in their past 10, with the team allowing 3 runs a game in their past 9 overall. Keep it simple, take the under 8.5 run. Boston Red Sox vs New York Yankees. I'm not completely convinced that the Yankees have turned the corner for the better. They're an abysmal 5-14 over their last 19 games, so there's just no way that I can justify laying a -148 price tag with them. I'll back the upstart Red Sox, who are 5-1 Sioux in their last 6 games. I'm also still looking to fade Luis Gil right now. The rookie had an incredible start to the year, but he's quickly fallen back to earth. Over his last 3 starts, the right-hander has logged a 14.90 ERA, and the Yankees are 0-3 over those 3 starts. Meanwhile, Cutter Crawford is riding a streak of 4 straight quality starts, one of which came in a 6.0 inning effort against the Yankees on June 16th. Boston went on to win that game 9-3. Let's take a shot with the underdog in this one. Give me Boston. Take Boston Red Sox moneyline. Both of these pitchers threw in the head-to-head series back in June. Crawford logged a quality start, allowing just 3 earned runs over 6.0 innings. Gil went 5.0 innings, conceding only 1 earned run on 4 hits and 4 walks. Neither offense has really been crushing the ball recently, each ranking 10th or lower in ops over the last 15 days. I'll take a flyer on the under in this matchup. Circling back on the head-to-head history, both pitchers have found success against the opposing lineups. Crawford has been New York's kryptonite, limiting them to a slash line of .132/.192/.321 over 53 at-bats. Gil has held Boston to a slash line of .192 300/.231 over 26 at bats. Finally, both bullpens have been solid this year, with the Red Sox ranking 11th in ERA 3.68, while the Yankees are 8th 3.63. I think pitching will win the day in this primetime rivalry showdown. Take under 8.5 runs.